Good morning, everyone. It's Rivgal. We are continuing our Pokemon Nuzlocke on the Isle of Armor. Today we are catching Slowpokes. So we see the three fast Slowpokes heading into the Soothing Wetlands. This is going to be the next area we go to. It's also going to be the next area where we can catch something. I am excited. Hey, there's a Diglett. I'm not super worried about the Diglets. If I happen to walk past one, I'll do it. But there are 150 of them, and that could almost be a whole video by itself, or a whole video series by itself, even with a guide. This took quite a while to accomplish. Hey, Expert Bell. Nice. Super effective. Moves become more powerful. Go ahead and take a quick poke around, because there are some other items, some TMs, stuff like that, TRs. And we are okay with picking up some of those. Galarica twigs are actually what you need to make the item that evolves Slowpoke. So that's something that I had to get earlier in order to evolve Ryan. Nugget. Nope, we're good, thanks. Okay. If I had a bike, it'd be a lot easier to catch these Slowpokes. Well, there's a Buffalont right here. So it looks like that's what we're catching for Soothing Wetlands. Not sure how I feel about Buffalont. That's annoying. We may not end up catching it, given how tanky it is and how hard it's hitting. Although that's also a good sign that it might actually be good to use. So I guess let's try Crabhammer here. Nope, too much. Great. That's why. So we won't be catching anything in Soothing Wetlands. That's unfortunate. Apricorns, I don't actually remember how those work. This music is pretty awesome. Hey, Rain Dance. That was thank you very much, Slowpoke. Rain Dance makes water moves more powerful. And then we're going to use Crabhammer. Heck yeah. Okay. Got the dojo jacket back. There are two other slowpokes lurking about. There's another Slowpoke. Perfect spacing, apparently. Thank you. You know, I was worried for a minute about putting the fact that Dan didn't have a lot of or it doesn't have anything super effective against these slowpokes. I'm pretty sure these guys are here to cut you off. So they give you the boundaries, basically. They're not across the river. They're not in the forest. Pretty sure it's... or that the third one is back by the beginning. Woulda had it. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. Whoops. I forgot that Crabhammer wasn't first. Smack. I could head into Brawler's Cave and try to catch something quick. We do have some time on this one. That makes me a little nervous. Loudred is kind of scary. Or can be kind of scary. So a lot of Loudred's best moves are normal types. So I switched over to a ghost type. Okay. And I think Loudred, we are going to bring Tristan back in. We missed our opportunity for Soothing Wetlands. Oops. I know we've got a couple more that we could probably do here. So maybe we go do one more now. Suppose we could go out and do the bay. We're gonna have to go into the forest later and some of these other areas for our trial, but is this the right way? I get lost really easily here. Yeah, back to Fields of Honor. I think we're gonna go out to Workout C quick and see what we can get. As far as quick catches go. Well, we shall have a Tentacruel. Tentacruel's an interesting one. It actually can hit relatively hard, has decent typing, and decent defenses, so I'm not going to complain too much here. Although it is smacking Dan pretty hard. I mean, Sludge Wave is a scary move. Ryan should be taking 1/4 damage here. Never mind, they switched to Surf. Either way, Ryan has really good special defense. And we'll just start tossing Ultra Balls here. Let's get Eric back into the fold. Calcium builds special attack. That'll be nice when we are building up the evolution values, or whatever. EVs, well, as we're building up the EVs for our new Pokemon. So, effort values, there we go. One of the things with the way I'm currently navigating is in order to do EVs faster, given that I don't want to wait, the full time that it takes to do so, is I was using some vitamins like calcium and such, because it's just a lot faster. It's not practical to do the EV training the way that I was doing it and record in a timely manner. Basically, I can do the EV training on my D&D nights overnight, and otherwise I need to do it the other way. It really doesn't make that much difference as far as risk goes, because it's basically just getting enough money to buy out the vitamins, or sitting and waiting. Okay, let's turn this in. You can have it back. Well, mustard. Brave. That was really bad. I like it. Boy, I think this is the first time since Leon that someone was able to handle all 3 fast slowpoke on their own. The rest of you tried very hard too. You were able to catch up to the slowpoke, but I guess you just couldn't defeat them. Tell you what, anyone who is able to catch up to a slowpoke at least once gets a pass. Brave really outdid himself, so it's only fair everyone gets a chance. Try to make a comeback. Okay. So we get our choice now of a Bulbasaur or a Squirtle. Now, normally, I am a Squirtle fan. Squirtle is my favorite of the 3 Kanto starters. However, I was a little disappointed. That Alto got taken out so quickly. And I know that along with Mr. Mime, he really enjoys Bulbasaur. So, we are going to train up a Bulbasaur. For Alto. I am very happy to have Alto and Bagel back on my team. Send a box so we can level up and evolve before we continue too much. And this is a Gigantamax out. So this introduces Max Soup, which lets us Gigantamax Pokemon if they have a Gigantamax form. Really neat. The second trial shall be mushroom picking. Key to Gigantamaxing. Red with a spiral pattern, they grow in dark, humid places. So there are 2 areas that this will be, and we will be able to go to both of them next video. We've got the move tutor back here. Some Armorite ore. We have to take a look at that as well. There's some decent options if I remember right. Or are these... Okay. Terrain Pulse. Not great, but interesting. Burning Jealousy. Anyone who boosts their stats in a turn gets burned. Interesting. Flip Turn. So that's kind of like U-turn, except for it's a water move. That could actually be really good. Rising Voltage. Grassy Glide. That's actually not terrible either, depending on what we could find. 3 kick attack, or triple axle is an ice type that hits 3 times. That's not great. Coaching is interesting for team battles, but not great otherwise. Corrosive gas melts held items. Not great. There's better ways to do that, like knockoff. Scorching sands. That's actually really good. I was not familiar with that one. It's basically Scald, but as a ground type move. Dual Wing Beat is two hit flying attack, about 80 power. It's not bad, but it's not great. Expanding Force. Basically psychic, except or extrasensory, except on or better on psychic terrain. Skitter Smack. Pretty good bug attack. Meteor Beam. 2-turn move. The first turn it boosts special attack. So it's like Hyper Beam where you have to take 2 turns for it, or Solar Beam. But the first turn it boosts special attack. Interesting. Poltergeist. Only works against enemies with held items, but it's very powerful. Scale Shot. Dragon move, hits 2 to 5 times. Lash Out is a dark type move. Double power if their stats were lowered. Steel Roller is one of the really cool ones. And then Misty Explosion is basically just a fairy type version of it. This Steel Roller is it only works if there's been a terrain change, but it cancels the terrain and does tons of damage. It's decent. None of those are ones we really need right now, but it's neat that they put a bunch of new move tutors in this game. Oh, I forgot about that. Must still need more watts. Yeah, we're not going to worry about that. You can feed that thing watts to get extra stuff, but we need our watts still. Whoops, probably should have saved. But why are we... No, stop. This was going to be next video. I mean, I guess we can just start with Forest of Focus next time. That's fine. I get lost enough in this area that I will probably need it again. Warm-up tunnel on the other side of the forest. Okay, so there's the 2 areas that we can get to. Very cool. So, hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, please give me a like and subscribe. Check out the other content on my channel. If you have any questions or suggestions, please leave them in the comments. And as always, have a good one. We'll catch you next time.